what's happening? Film nerds, boys and girls, what's going on? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to the Film Junket podcast episode, lucky number 13. That's right, guys. Welcome. Thank you, returning people. You guys are awesome, of course. And new people listening to the podcast. Yeah, I've done 13 episodes. I do it every other week right now at the moment. It's going to get better. I'm hopefully going to go to a weekly basis pretty soon here. But right now, it's just me talking shit every other week and sipping on some Captain Morgan. Delicious. There's like a new Captain Morgan commercial out where it's like, Captain, where the captain goes into a bar and just says, Captain. It's full of captains, different kind of captains, like captains of like hockey teams and shit like that. And this one guy comes in, and his name is Dave! Of course. Drink of choice. But yeah. So, appreciate you guys clicking in, as always. Shit's gonna get better with everything. I got... I think I already kind of talked about this maybe in the last episode. I don't know. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. But I'm moving. I'm moving this month, guys. I'm moving to a different place, a couple towns over, to a cheaper place, which is great. It's actually my buddy's back house, which is that he made, and he said, go for it. Let's do it. And I'm like, okay. Can't pass it up. Can't pass cheaper rent. Can't pass that opportunity and stuff. So, it's only like a temporary thing. It's not going to be full. It's not going to be like where I'm, this is it. This is it. I'm going to raise a family here. No, it's just, I have plans. I'm hoping to I don't know. We'll see where I end up. I kind of want to end up in a different place altogether, which is Vegas. Yeah, I got family in Vegas. I got a lot of Vegas is just nice. I don't know. I just always, for like the past couple of years, I've been really contemplating on just like going there because it's just, I don't know, there's a lot of benefits. And I'm not meaning like, yeah, I'm going to hit the fucking strip every night. I mean, I could get I was actually going to say I could get a prostitute. It's legal. What the fuck? Well, I don't know. Don't know, guys. I don't know. But, I could. No. Escort? No. Stop it, Dave. No, I don't know. I just really enjoy it out there. Like the past few times that I've been out there, I don't even really go to the strip. I mean, there was like one time in like the past couple of years that I went to the strip. It was just people watched, and that was cool. But mainly it was just like hanging out with family, going to the going in the neighborhood. So, a lot of great restaurants. Just, I don't know. It's just a nice place to go. Cheap. Everything's cheaper over there too. California is getting too goddamn expensive. When I started looking at apartments closer to my work, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous prices for shit like studio apartments. And then I look in Vegas, and I could find something really nice for just a little bit more than I'm paying right now. It's just... Yeah, it's just there's so much benefits, and California is just so fucking expensive. I don't know. I mean, obviously, when it comes to this profession, being entertainment and stuff, and YouTube and everything, of course, you want to be close to like LA and all that. Which, yeah, but it's still gonna be 3-4 hours away. It's not that be that bad if I were to move to Vegas, but you never know what could happen in the future too. If things really start working out, maybe I can afford to live in Los Angeles without living in like a tiny room that costs like $2,000 a month. Screw that noise. I wouldn't mind living in San Francisco, but that's even worse. So expensive up there. I mean, you got to be making a 6-figure salary just to afford a decent apartment. It's damn ridiculous, guys. Anyways, whoa. All right, what are we going to talk about? Well, I'm going to talk about a few things. Oh, shit. I forgot to pull up something. Yeah, I was going to talk about some of these DCEU leaks. I mean, we'll talk about some Wonder Woman. Oh, there it is. More DCEU leaks, 4chan, all that bullshit. Did it get deleted? Yeah, it got deleted. Damn it, I was going to talk about some of that shit that I saw. Wait a minute. I'm going to try to find it. But there was like more stuff that... But I think they finally deleted all that stuff. Damn it. DCEU leaks. I don't know. There was like a bunch. What? Can't find it. Yeah, it looks like they deleted it all. Damn it. There was like a lot of... I was going to read off the list that they had up there. but they delete. It looks like, I don't know. I don't see anything new here. I don't think this is like the actual one. Because they had a lot of, potential, like, oh, look at this. 4chan leaks, 4.6. Is that what? Dark Universe. No, this is old. This is old. There's like one that was recent. This is 2 months old. This one we've already seen. Yeah, it's damn. Yeah, see, that's a year ago. See, that's not it either. Ah, crap! DC Cinematic. No. Forget it. Over it. Son of a bee-stinging bulldog. Wait. No, that's not it either. Yeah, I was going to read some of that, but whatever. Let's not talk about that then, guys. Let's talk about what's been happening in the past couple weeks. Well, Wonder Woman. Well, first off, the world hasn't ended, which is good. It's always a good thing. Big time good. Because, it seemed like that was going to be the case. I thought we were just going to wake up to a fury of fire because Donald Trump walked away from the Paris Accords or whatever the heck it was. I don't know. You know what? My stance about it, I am not as scared of climate change, which that's what they call it now. Remember, it's not global warming anymore. You know why? Because it's not getting that warm. It's climate change. I'm not as scared of it. I'm more scared of the generations that are coming about right now that are soon going to be running this country. And the fact of the matter is, these kids today are not working like I did, when I was younger, or even generations before. They don't want to get in construction jobs. They don't want to get in the blue collar jobs. Not at all. They want to be YouTube and Instagram famous. That's the number one and number two right there. A bunch of spoiled brats that, yeah, it's going to get scary. I mean, I heard blue collar jobs are down like 40%. Yeah, that's what I'm more worried about. While everybody's worried about by the year 2100, the fucking world going up a single degree, I'm more worried about what's going to happen with this next generations and the continuing generations. What's going to happen when we don't have anybody building houses, buildings, bridges, all this stuff? What's going to happen? That's what I'm more scared about. My brother is a math teacher for high school. He went on a fucking rant on Facebook the other night saying, just talking about how kids are now. Just talking about that. And how it's, he's thinking about changing his profession because they have no respect. They don't listen. They always have this I quit mentality. And that's what I'm more scared of, guys. That's what I'm more scared of. It's just the way it is. Look what's happening on college campuses. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I can't even believe what the fuck's... And it was funny, too, because my mom, I was talking about it with my mom. She's like, yeah, it'd be cool if you became a college professor. I'm like, no. I don't know. Well, it depends on where, because... I mean, we're half white, but my brother looks whiter than me. And students aren't taken too kindly to white males, which is absolutely just fucking ridiculous because there's like the Evergreen University or whatever. They're trying to get this professor fired because he's a white male and he didn't want to take part in the whole like, hey, white people need to stay home, okay? Because we're oppressed. Fucking oppressed. You're going to this university, probably with tuition paid and everything. Oppressed. Get the fuck out of here, you spoiled pieces of shit. It's ridiculous. Yeah, safe space. Oh God, you disagree with me? Go to my safe space and stroke a goddamn unicorn stuffed animal. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. What's going on? And they're allowing it. That's what's sad. These are kids, spoiled brat kids who think they're oppressed when they're just living such a privileged life by going to a university, because it's not easy to go to a university. I didn't have that luxury. Yeah, my white privilege card didn't give me that luxury to go to a university, you fucking pricks. Yeah, I'm a white male. I got that privilege card in my pocket. But for some reason, they declined it when it came to that privilege, unlike them. Absolutely ridiculous. It's this world. I just don't understand it sometimes. And so we were talking about that, and I was like, nah, he doesn't want to do that. But yeah, and I knew it too. I knew it because I was just, I've hung out with him and I could just tell that the job was getting to him. Like he wasn't enjoying it as he should. I mean, he busted his ass. He's tenured. He's making good money and he's not enjoying it. And that sucks. That really sucks when you pick a career and you're all about it and then you're not enjoying it. I mean, that's what that's the problem with people nowadays, majority of people hate their jobs, but they're comfortable. I hate it when people are so comfortable with their jobs. I mean, my job I have right now, I'm comfortable and I enjoy it, but I do try to challenge myself at a daily basis. It's not something I want to keep on doing, and obviously this stuff is what I want to do, and it keeps on getting better and better. I've had like a nice little raise in views in the past couple days, which has been really awesome, and I appreciate you guys watching my shit, listening to my stupid ass talk about all kinds of shit, and listening to this. I commend you guys. Cheers. I just want to keep it going. I'm not trying to get like YouTube famous. But I wouldn't mind having it, making a decent living, And podcasts are going to get better. As soon as I get settled in my new place, I'm going to invite people on that have already hit me up about, coming on to the podcast and just, talking, chatting it up. And even thinking about doing like a live broadcasting, or a free-for-all. I've done these live hangouts before where anybody can come in, anybody can come out. It's pretty cool. And just kind of chat with people for like an hour. I'm thinking about doing that like once a month or something. So, a lot of things. I got a lot of ideas, guys. A lot of ideas. I just don't have the time to do them right now, because I got to fit sleep in there somewhere. Anyways, are we still coming down from the Wonder Woman buzz? Woo! Yeah. It was a success, which is great, critically and financially. But prepare yourself, guys. I'm going to be a little bit of a douche right now. Okay? God. I was like debating on whether I should point this out. The thing is, here it is, guys. You know me. You've watched my videos. You've listened to me, rant on about stuff. I defend, and I defend the DC films, the DCU. I defend it because it's always been, picked on and just fucking, shit on and everything. Like they can't do anything right, even though there seems to be a paradigm shift going on here. People are coming around, but I'm still gonna point out some things when it comes to hypocrisy stuff. The hype with the hype that this movie has gotten, and just like the ridiculousness. I have to point out some of that stuff. I mean, when they were claiming that it was the best reviewed superhero movie on Rotten Tomatoes after a day, I had to point it out. Going, wait. Can we wait till it's gotten over 300 views like the movies you're comparing it to? Please? Are we looking at just the percentage? Can we look at the rating also? Because there's a average rating that they also collect. And it's not up there to Dark Knight, so can we relax? It's just stuff like that. And I've even mentioned that, yes, this movie was going to receive some of that special treatment, and you can't deny that it hasn't. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to shit on the movie. I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, oh yeah, the only reason why this movie's successful is because it's female led and blah blah blah. But no, it's not. It was success, and I've had arguments, debates with people online about this too. Like somebody was like, oh yeah, green light all the female hero movies now, and I'm going, hey, the female is not the single only reason why this movie's successful. Okay, yeah, it's a part of it, but it's also just good writing, good directing, good acting. It's all. There's a lot of creative people that went into this. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, don't worry, it's just gonna sell itself. It's female-led. Look at fucking Ghostbusters, which I just posted a video on, and I love that Dan Aykroyd put Puffig on blast, because that guy turned into a fucking cocky douche when it came to Ghostbusters and lashing out to the nerd community, even though it was like, anyways. So I just said that. I was like, that's not the reason. We're not going to just start they're not going to just start green lighting. Oh yeah, that's female led. Green light. No. And these people make it seem like there hasn't been successful franchises female led before. Hunger Games, Divergent, Twilight. I mean, 50 Shades, technically, that's female led. We've had Alien, Kill Bill, Underworld, Resident Evil. There's been many. I mean, this chick that I was debating with was saying that there was a big-time prejudice. And I'm going, no. I do understand that more female directors need to come out of the woodworks and start, they need to start doing some shit. That's fine. And I know Patty Jenkins is opening doors. I understand that. But the fact that this chick, I mean, anytime I try to throw out something, she literally told me that, when a female director makes a shitty movie, you never hear from them again. But all these male directors, they can keep on making movies. And I'm going, what the fuck? Give me an example. And she actually brought up the director of Twilight, Kathy Hardwick or whatever. You ever hear from her? I'm all, do you hear from Josh Trank? Yeah. Look him up. You know, the guy who did that Fantastic Four movie? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, well, Michael Bay and Judd Apatow keep making movies. I'm like, yeah, because their movies make money. Do you not understand this business? Michael Bay makes pretty crappy movies, it can, but they're entertaining as shit, and the general audience loves them. And they make a shit ton of money. Judd Apatow actually makes really good movies. Hey, guess what? In his last comedy that he did, it was female-led. She kept rebuttaling. She says she gets repressed. She's pretty much oppressed, like she said, all day, every day. And I said, oh, I'm all, really? All day, every day? Give me an example. And she couldn't. These people are brainless. They just want to be, they're so miserable, they want to be. I just can't understand it. I just can't understand it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The problem I have with the outcome of Wonder Woman, I mean, it's a success. I'm not saying it's not. Don't misquote me here, guys. I just got to point this out. With all the hype for this movie, I've never seen a movie so hyped, really. I mean, it seemed like it was bigger than Batman vs. Superman, bigger than Suicide Squad. It still came in fourth to all 4 DCU movies opening weekend. Now, why has it come in last? It's the weakest one. Well, I can give you my douchey answer, which is, women, you don't support your own. Shit. Oh, man, I said that to my mom last night. She shot me a look. I am being a complete pig right now, guys. But, I don't know. It just seemed like with all these celebrities supporting it and posting that they're going and everything, this movie should have made $150 million. Why didn't it? Well, I don't know. That's the problem I have. It's just like, we need to, I don't know. See, I don't know how to, like, I didn't prepare, like, how I was going to talk about this without sounding completely douchey here. But, I mean, my mom even said this one thing, which rang true. It rings fucking true to the common woman out there. She goes, well, we want to see the guys. Oh! No shit. Is that why many of my female friends wanted to see Suicide Squad strictly for Jared Leto? And those same female friends had no desire to go see Wonder Woman? Or, you know, they went to see Batman vs. Superman because Henry Cavill put in Ben Affleck. Could be it. And you know what? It rings true. I mean, as much as, like, sometimes that's just the case. You know, there's a lot of females out there that don't really give a shit about the whole empowerment thing. They feel fine. They don't feel oppressed. And if they're going to go see a movie with a hero, they're going to go see a dude who's all buffed out, who beefcakey, and have fucking dreams about them while they're, I don't know. Oh, God, I sound so bad right now, guys. I'm sorry. But you get what I'm saying. Like, as much as we're just trying to be so PC about all this stuff, like, I just have female friends and stuff like that just tell me how it is. And they don't, like, when the whole Wonder Woman screening, I literally got the same answer, which was, why would they do that? Women only? Why would they do that? That seems like, that seems bad. Why would they do that? If there was going to be a men only screening, there would be huge outrage, which is absolutely correct. You know, I mean, like I said, when I made that video, I didn't care. When I read about that, I didn't care. But the hoopla that it caused was stupid, and I just love it how, like, there'll be people like, well, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. I mean, you had your definite cry babies, but then you had the people going, well, wait a minute, what if you reversed it? And then you just have a bunch of celebrities that just come out and go, oh, well, you know, these man babies, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going, fuck, man. You know, you realize they have a point, right? I mean, who cares? Yes. Generally, like, who cares? They can have the women-only screenings. That's fine. But it seems a little bit regressive, especially when everybody... I mean, that's only going to happen, like, this coming weekend that they're having these screenings. When I went to my screening, there was just, like, almost seemed like equal amount of guys and girls. My little group, there were 4 people in my group, 2 girls, 2 guys. It's just like... that's the way it's supposed to be, right? We're all supposed to be together, not segregated. I don't know. For some reason nowadays, it seems like segregation in safe spaces is a way to be progressive, and that's not. That's regressive. But who the hell cares, right? Anyways, so what's been happening since my last video? And oh, wow. So last time I posted my podcast, the whole Zack Snyder thing happening, which was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I think what I'm going to do, because I felt kind of sleazy, but I'm definitely going to do this. And I'm looking at my thing right now. I'll have to look later. The money that, because I did post a video, and I felt kind of sleazy that it's like, well, I'm going to be making money off this video. And a lot of people have watched it because obviously they wanted to see what I had to say. And then, I just felt very sleazy that I'm like, am I making money off this tragedy? No, the money that after this video goes like 30 days or something like that, the money that it's made, I'm going to double it and donate it to whatever organization Zack Snyder was promoting for, suicide prevention. I'm going to donate. I'm going to take the money I made on that video and I'm going to double it and donate it to that organization. So after 30 days, so at pretty much almost the end of next month, I'm going to take whatever it's made and double it and throw it on there. So, because it just felt wrong. It just felt right. I just felt sleazy. I almost thought about turning off the ads, but then I was like, well, okay, how about I just do this instead? And instead of just completely not make any money off it, let me just take the money and throw it to where to the cause that he was talking about. So that's what I want to do, guys. And hopefully you guys will do that too, because it's no joke, man. I mean, suicide is just, you just never know what's going on, in somebody's head. I mean, look what happened to Chris Cornell recently. It's just fucking nuts. And it's sad too when these people, usually the people who actually do this, they're not vocal about it. They're not going on Facebook and going, oh, I kill myself and blah, blah, blah. Those are people who are just looking for attention, and fuck those people, by the way. I hate that shit. And I know people like that in my life, who just like make it seem like it's just, oh my God, life's over, and it's like, no, you're just crying for attention. Shut the fuck up and deal with it, okay? But there are people that are actually struggling with this that don't make it vocal, and then the next thing you know, they're fucking dead. So fuck you, and let's come up with some solutions here, okay? Anyways, what's going on here? Okay, so Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the next comic book movie. I'm sure it's going to be good. I just have a feeling that Zendaya's character is going to annoy the shit out of me. Am I the only one? In the trailer, she just seems like a stuck-up piece of shit. And they try to, like, ugly her up, too. Did you notice that? I love it when they take, like, these pretty actresses and try to ugly them up. It just doesn't work. And they're trying to do that with her. I have a feeling her character is going to annoy me. Hopefully Tom Holland, I like Tom Holland, and I loved him in Civil War, and hopefully Robert Downey Jr. just divert that, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, they had that stupid Spider-Man poster. Jesus! I don't know what they were thinking with that. Just way too much going on, and then having, like, I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know. It was stupid. And stop throwing the goddamn Avengers Tower in the background. I can't. Baywatch sucked. Jeez. Hey, you know what? The Rock was due for his first flop, and I feel sorry for Zac Efron because he keeps on having flops. He still has star power though. The Rock was really trying. He's really trying, but he's shut up now because he realizes that it was a flop. There's not going to be a franchise for it, and you know what? They tried, and it just, some jokes landed, most of them didn't. I said 50, but it was more like it was like 30% of them landed to me. Stuff. So let's see. Ben Affleck did the Christian Bale Batman voice. That was cool. Ja Bayona. I don't even know if J.A. Bayona. Maybe he might be joining the DCEU because Matt Reeves and Jeff Johns have followed him on Twitter and he follows them. So that's interesting. Yeah. And I tell you what, when the embargo lifted and all the positive reviews, I mean, I'm sure we all just went, because. Sadly, I mean, and then this is my following video. Studios now blaming Rotten Tomatoes for poor box office numbers. Well, what I said in there too, you know what? it's such a double-edged sword, man. Because I've seen the hypocrisy. Everybody was like, when Wonder Woman was getting great reviews, certified fresh, it was like, wait a minute. I thought as DC people, we hated Rotten Tomatoes. All of a sudden, we love it now. And yes, there's hypocrisy there, guys. I pointed that out. Like I said, I can't just go with it sometimes. I got to point out some of the hypocrisy. I'm not, this is not a political thing, and I'm not partisan, okay? I got to point out the hypocrisy. And the hypocrisy was everybody's going, look at the fucking Rotten Tomato right here, and it's just going, well, wait a minute. Last year we were complaining how it's bullshit. I mean, it still is. There's still a flawed system, and some people were still pointing that out, which was good. But most of them were just like, hey, look at this. That's right, motherfuckers. And I'm going, you know what? Rotten Tomatoes is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because the general public who can't think for their fucking selves, are probably the same people that I'm talking about who just want to be Instagram and YouTube famous, will just go look at the number and decide whether they're going to see it or not. They're not looking at the actual reviews. They're not doing any of that. And that's all. That's their decision. And yes, it could hurt a movie's box office. Because you have positive buzz, guess what? Boom. But that's also what's good about it. When you have positive buzz, when critics are praising it and people are like, yes, this is good, these directors need to make good movies. These studios need to make good movies. So it's a double-edged sword. It sucks. But, what can we do? There's nothing we can do. Josh Gad keeps on fucking with our emotions. And I don't know how I'm more hating the idea that he'd be a penguin. Somebody said Paul Giamatti would be a great penguin, and I'm like, yes. Oh, my God, yes. Alfred Molina has been thrown out there, too. They'd both be pretty excellent. Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, confirmed for Justice League additional shoots. Yep, Charles Robin said that Cavill will be part of them, and then Gal Gadot tweeted to Joss Whedon after he tweeted out that his white male privilege. You fucking asshole. Oh, I love Joss Whedon, the filmmaker, but I hate his goddamn politics. He's so fucking annoying. He's a little crybaby. Yeah, he tweeted out that he saw Wonder Woman weeks ago with his by himself. So there's already been a male-only screening for Wonder Woman, and I just tweeted out joking, saying, "Oh yeah, he's posting about his white male privilege." Well, it is his privilege. Jesus Christ, it's not his white male privilege, just his directing privilege to see it early by himself. But I worry. I worry because I even made that joke earlier tonight on Twitter because somebody was saying like the best MCU couple and the best DCEU couple, Steve and Diana for DCEU, and then Steve and Peggy for the MCU. And it's like, oh, both Steves. It took place back in World War I. And then I was like, well, what about Bruce and Natasha? Oh, God. Makes me want to gag. And I said, what about Bruce and Natasha? Oh, God. God, that force-fed fucking love thing that Joss Whedon tried to give us in Age of Ultron. And I was like, yeah, I'm a little worried that, he's a great filmmaker and storyteller, but goddamn, did he cheese that one up bad. Chris Pine throws some shade on Avengers Infinity War. The people who were offended by it are idiots, and the people who were big time supporting what he said are also idiots. I'm sorry, but he didn't know what the infinity meant in Infinity War. It was a kind of like a misguided, not a thoughtless kind of shade that was thrown. And he basically made fun of the whole superhero genre in general, saying, it's people in outfits killing each other and blowing up cities. I'm like, yeah, that's what's going to probably happen in Justice League, the movie that's coming after yours! You dummy! Don't say that. And then I posted a funny little video about Wonder Woman is a disaster and Gal Gadot can't act because of, remember that DC insider that told what's her cunt? Whoops, did I say that? I'm sorry. What's her tits? And she was all like, I heard it was a mess. God, she's annoying. What's her name? I don't even care. I don't even care. But you know who I'm talking about. She's on FX Movie Download, and I cringe. Anytime that I'm watching that there's a movie on, I have it on the background, I have to mute because she is so fucking cringeworthy. She sounds so fake. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She's shit. She's absolute shit. She's false. The only reason why she's doing that because she's fucking giddy and chipper and all that shit. She's just one of those annoying like, my shit don't stink. And of course she's blonde and she's hot. That's what it is. Even though her attitude and everything makes me not attracted to her at all. But anyways, you had that, and then John Campea, who I don't understand. What I don't understand about these people that get higher up, in the movie community, when they just have to be dicks. There are some of them that are not dicks. For instance, Christian of the Schmoes. I really like that guy. Cannot stand his partner, whatever the fuck his name is. I can't even think of his name right now. Man, my brain's just... But you know what I'm talking about. His partner on Schmoes. Christian and... I can't even remember his name. Who always talk. He's always yelling when he's talking. So am I, though, I guess, right now. No, he's just annoying. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. It's totally... But I always... I listen to him, and he comes on the on KLOS, this radio station over here, the Heidi, Frosty, and Frank show. He comes every, Thursday or something to talk about movies. And it's only just him. And he's great. I love Christian. But just fucking A, man. Just everybody else, I don't know. He's not a dick. When he'll say his opinion and that's it. But he doesn't start criticizing and going after certain actors or whatever the hell. John Campea has just been he's been on such a fucking smug campaign against Godot, and now he's just chewing his own words because she did such a great job in Wonder Woman. It's absolutely I liked her. I enjoyed her. In Batman vs Superman, I mean, she stole the show and blah blah blah, and you're just like, oh, I can't wait for more. But it's still in the back of your head. You're going, well, don't expect something just expect her to be probably how she is here. She could pull it off. We know this, but no, she did more than that in Wonder Woman. She didn't just pull it off. She embodied and just brought this charisma to the character that I was just beyond shocked about. That's the core of the movie is her performance. And he's choking on his goddamn words while he's dressing up like her. What the fuck is that about? He dressed up as Harley Quinn and then he dressed up as Wonder Woman. Okay, either he's trying to be funny, which it's not, or he just likes dressing in drag. I'm going to go for the second one. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on here, guys. Okay, this is funny. Okay. Let's see, let's just dive into questions. I'm already a half hour into this. I'm trying to get this done before a certain time because I'm trying to get myself to sleep where I get more than 4 hours of sleep a night. It's just it's hard. Oh, okay. Let me just pull up the hashtag. Like I said, if you want to ask me a question that I'll answer on here, just hit me up on Twitter and use the Film Junket podcast. Okay, here we go. Mr. Oslak. He said, would you prefer Man of Steel 2 use an Earth-based villain instead of another one from space? No, I want Brainiac. I don't know. Why do I want Brainiac so much? That's just... I don't know. I just really want to see an on-screen a film Brainiac. I just do. It's just... We already had. Lex is an Earth-based villain. There's more. There's. I'm trying to think of some of the others, but it's just mainly the good ones are from space. That's the thing, and I just really want to see Brainiac. But we'll see what happens. Michael Manette, dumbest Wonder Woman controversy. No marketing, no hairy armpits, sexist. They're all pretty damn dumb. I would say the armpits one was the worst. That's probably the dumbest one. I'm going to actually make a video about the road of Wonder Woman-ish, just kind of go through some of the bullshit and just kind of comment on them, quick. I'm going to do a video, something like that. JG, or Bobby, yeah, JGG? Bobby? Yeah. Do you think all... DCEU and MCU movies need a trilogy or sequel? Because I feel that Suicide Squad doesn't need one. Doesn't need a sequel? I think it should. They just need a better story. They don't need to rush the story because I heard David Ayer wrote that fucking thing in 6 weeks. And if you're being pressed like that, guess what? You're going to go, okay, let's do the normal formula. And that's exactly what happened. But he did a good job with the characters. So I want to see another Suicide Squad, but I want it darker, R-rated. I want it about the characters, and I want it something low key, not saving the world. Can they do something else? Somebody I saw on my feed had a really good idea that they were tracking down Deathstroke. Amanda Waller gets the squad to track down Deathstroke, who's killing Hive agents. I thought that was a pretty damn good idea right there, if you ask me. Mr. Wayne Wayne Enterprises. Now, Nerdy Williams. He asks, do you prefer Gotham City Sirens, Nightwing, or Batgirl to come first? Or Batman, Flash, Man of Steel 2? In what order? What the fuck? That's a lot. It's a loaded question. Well, for the first 3 movies you mentioned, Gotham City Sirens, Nightwing, or Batgirl, which one do I want to come first? Nightwing. I love Nightwing. I mean, obviously, it's Dick Grayson, and you know he can have such a small story. You know, he can have the Blue Haven. They have something with that, and just I don't know. I just really dig his character because you know this is Robin grown up. You know, I like the it's I don't know. There's just something about Nightwing that I really love, and I'd actually prefer. And it's just because I hate females, guys. I'm a misogynist. I don't want Gotham City Sirens back. Are you kidding me? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm really looking for. I think I'm looking forward to Nightwing and Batgirl more than Gotham City Sirens, but I'm also really looking forward to that too. It's just those two a little bit more. In order of Batman, Flash, and Man of Steel 2, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, bruh? Of course I want to see that Batman movie. Jesus. Be great. And all right, I think that's pretty much it with some of the questions. Never mind. What do you want to see in Wonder Woman 2? Well, I think they should bring in Cheetah. Some people don't want that, but I think I thought that was like one of her ultimate baddies. I want to see her go back to Themyscira and get heat from those people because I don't know. I could just see. I didn't fart, by the way. That was just my hand rubbing against my board shorts. It made like a. I don't know. I want to see some of that. I want to see more of her struggle. I want to see. I want to see a story like Patty Jenkins said, her coming to America and how America sees her and stuff. I want to see some of that. I do. I want to see more of that big heart, more of her developing herself. Because, you know, when she first gets to London and everything, she just wants to help everybody. She has such a big heart. But then when you see her in present, you could tell that she's a little jaded. You know? I want to see what leads to that. That's what I want to see. Let's see. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like there's going to be. But then again, hold on. Oh, another result. Steve Trevor. Neo Bryce, do you have your own version of the DCEU slate? No, not really. No. I'm just kind of like seeing what's coming, and I start nerding out on ideas. That's about it. So, there's nothing really. I wouldn't. No, I don't have any like outlandish like character. I mean, I do want to see a Booster Gold and a Blue Beetle. I would just think that'd be cool to see those guys. But I almost want to see that as a show, not a movie. I don't know. See what happens. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end this right now. Appreciate you watching. I'm starting to just, like you can hear me, I'm not as energetic. The batteries are low. Need to plug into my couch and then my bed. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you listening. You guys are awesome. And like I said, if you want to ask me questions, just hit me up on Twitter using the Film Junket hashtag. And like I said, these podcasts are going to become more frequent. And then I'm going to also get like a SoundCloud or something, so then you can just stream or download these episodes and everything. But yeah, I appreciate you guys listening, man. You guys are awesome. And cheers to you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you guys later.